Good evening once again, everybody. I apologize about the tears in my eyes. I've been laughing very hard. This is our fourth attempt at this stream tonight. Tonight's stream isn't going to be live gameplay. Um, we are setting up a modded server for our followers and our subscribers. Once we go to subscriber only, we'll do a thing for followers every now and then. Once a month or something, we'll do a follower server for you to join. This one is called Undead Legacies. You have to do some modifications to your 7 days to die if you're going to want to join us for this. It's very simple. You just have to do the steps in the right order. We've done it in the wrong order once tonight. The first time went flawless, but my brother muted his microphone for some reason. We don't know why. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on his audio, and I'm going to share my screen so that you can see everything that he is requesting to be done, and you can do it in real time on your end as well. The only thing that we have done is pre-downloaded the file and pre-extracted, but we'll explain that part when we get there. So, Colin, make sure you unmute your mic. Are you there? Can you hear us?
I'm here. Are you sure you unmuted me on your end?
Yes, you can check the stream audio yourself. You are live. So let's
I'm
go
checking
over
it
to
this
this.
time. Okay, we are good this time. Alright, so what we're going to do tonight is we are going to set up 7 Days to Die with Undead Legacies. We're going to have to, like Chad said, we're going to have to modify your 7 Days to Die to run the current version of the mod pack. So, Chad, go to Google Chrome or whatever web browser you have. Go to Google and search Undead Legacies. This mod pack is by Subquake. It'll be that top link right there on his website. He made this mod pack almost completely by himself with a little help from the community. If you want, if you like his content, you like his mod pack, he has under navigation to donate and everything. Please show him your support. But as of tonight, go to navigation, go to download. Now, what you're going to want to look for here is under game version A20.5. That will show us what version we need 7 Days to Die running. So click the download latest stable on his website there, the orange one. And we already have it downloaded, so we're not going to go through that step. We don't want to bore you with staring at a screen for 10 minutes. Once it is downloaded, drag it to your desktop. Once it is on your desktop, right click it, hit extract all, and hit extract. We've already done this part, so you don't have to wait on it. Alright, it is right there. So we're going to need this folder for later. Go to your Steam. Now, right click your 7 Days to Die. This is where we are modifying it to an older version. Hit Properties. Under Betas, where it says None, change that drop down. Scroll down to whatever version he is currently running his mod at. We are going to do 20.5. So go ahead and click that. And now close this. Now we need to wait until this is done. Do not do anything until this is done. If you try dragging over files right now, as we saw on a failed stream earlier, you are dragging over files for whatever you had on. You need to wait till it is to 20.5 or whatever version you're running. Now we are going to go ahead and while that is running, we're going to navigate to the folder that this will be in. So open your File Explorer. Now Chad's is on a different area than most people, but while he's going to it, I will navigate you to where it should be. So you will go to your C drive, Program Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, 7 Days to Die. Like I said, Chad has his stored on his D drive because he doesn't want to have a bunch of games clogging up his normal hard drive. So now open that folder. I know, Chad. Open that folder. Now, do not do anything with these yet until you see your Steam finished with downloading it. But while that is going, make a folder on your desktop. Name this Undead Legacies or whatever you want to name it. We're going to name it Undead Legacy so we know what the folder is. Go ahead and open it and drag it off to the side. Alright, so now you can see on Steam, it is done downloading. He's currently updating Car Mechanic Simulator, but it is done. So now we are ready. We're going to go over to this side over here where we navigated to, copy every file. Don't move, copy every file over to the folder you make. Give it a little bit, depending on your computer specs. Some people already be done at this point. Some people it's going to take them quite a while. It depends on if you have a hamster running your computer or not. Alright, at this point you can minimize your Steam. Do not close it. We will need to come back to that in a minute. Okay, while that's finishing up, go ahead and open up your Undead Legacies that you extracted. Open up the first folder, copy everything in here. And we're almost done off there with the copying. Alright, now you're going to paste all these into here. Do not paste them into a subfolder. You want to paste them into the main folder. If you put them into one of the folders in the file, you will have to remove them one at a time and start over. That is why I recommend you copying them so you can easily get back to them without having to extract the files again. Now that that is done, go ahead and close that. Now go back to your Steam. Now you're going to right click your 7 Days to Die, go to Properties, go to Betas, change that back to None. This will give you back your vanilla 7 Days to Die. Now we'll show you how to set up a second one for modded. Go up to games at the top, add a non-Steam game to my library. Hit browse, navigate to the folder you just made on your desktop, and look for 7 Days to Die, not 7D Launcher. Make sure you click the 7 Days to Die. Hit open and hit add selected file. Now you can see it's on there with the other one updating. Right click it, go to properties, and make sure under target it is the right one. It is the one on your desktop under Undead Legacies. Now next to the icon, change its name to whatever you want. We're going to just add Undead Legacies to the end. And then close this window. Now you can see over here we have 7 Days to Die Vanilla and 7 Days to Die Undead Legacies. Go into the folder that you made on your desktop and look for the 7D launcher. This is the easiest way to do this. Launch it and uncheck Use Easy Anti-Cheat. The reason why you're doing this is 7 Days to Die has its anti-cheat built in. It will not let you play modded 7 Days to Die. It sees the mods as a cheat client and will prevent it from playing. So you will uncheck that and make sure you hit run and save as default, not just run. Once you do that, your Steam will now be set up to where you can click either one, your normal 7 Days to Die or your modded 7 Days to Die. So now we're just going to wait on this to launch. You will know if it works. You will know if it works because the 7 Days to Die normal loading screen will change over to Undead Legacies by Subquake. Like I said, make sure you give him credit for this. He did a lot of work in making this mod pack. It is a full overhaul. Now we're going to go and test it by joining our server. We'll go ahead and show you how to get to ours. If you want the password to this, make sure you sub or follow. So at the bottom, click Filters. Here at server name, 7 Days to Die, ... and start search, and you will see our 7 Days to Die as if. So Chad, go ahead and join that so we can make sure it's working correctly. And like I said, if you want our server password, make sure you sub or follow. For right now, we need followers so that way we can even get subscribers. Later, the server might just be for subs. We will be doing events where anyone watching, we will delete the password off of our server and let anyone join us in our live stream. So just make sure you follow our content so that way we can tell you when that's coming up. Now, this may or may not crash for you the first time. Don't think it's messed up. So, as of right now, it's receiving and loading config. If it freezes at this point and crashes and says can't connect, just simply reconnect to the server you were trying to join. It is a very massive mod pack, and a lot of times it might have an issue joining the first time. But once you join it again, you should be good to go. So here's a good example. It looks like Chad's is probably going to crash on this screen. So all we're going to do is we're just going to wait, and it will probably boot him back to the server list. Oh, one thing I want to point out. If you go to launch the game and console pops up in the far left top corner, if console is popping up, you probably are not running the right version of 7 Days to Die as the mod pack. Make sure you downgraded 7 Days to Die, or if he's updated it, you are running the right version. If you see console pop up, you'll probably have to do this over again. While we're waiting on this to probably boot him back to the server menu, normally it doesn't take this long. It just has a lot of trouble when it first launches. as we're waiting for this, I will let you know our server as of right now has 16 slots to it. There is me, which is B Collins 77, Chad, which is Striker, Sid, who is 0, and we might have a few other people join us, but normally it's only one at a time, just so that way we can let people join us. There is still 12 slots available to anyone that wants to join us and follows or subscribes. If we release it to the public for anyone to join, we will probably up the slots to a max of 64. If you can't join, we're sorry. Oh, there we go. So go ahead and hit OK on that and try rejoining. But as I was saying, if you go to join us and the server is full, just keep trying to rejoin. Oh. Most of the time, I sit here and just watch the console and watch for any kind of crashes or anything like that. So I can see right now, there we go. He requested the info from the server gave it to him, he got past that point. Now it is joining in. Oh yeah, during our last test of trying to do this tutorial, as soon as Chad joined in, he had a zombie right in his face. So hopefully this time he is safe. Normally that won't happen. This is a test server as of right now. Normally I have spawn protection on where there won't be a zombie right when you spawn. But like I said, this is a test server. Our configs are not moved over to this. Nothing is fully set up at this point. Chad has already rejoined, so he did already have his bag opened and everything. If you watch our live stream, you'll be able to see how to start out on this mod pack. It is a very grindy mod pack, and you will have to go and work towards everything in the game. It's harder, but the biggest thing, you spawn with a duffel bag. First thing you do, put that duffel bag on the floor, open it up. You will get a pistol, you will get clothes, you will get rope, things you need to start. Alright, well, it looks like it worked. If you have any issues with this, just go ahead and message us. We will help any way we can and try to walk you through what might be causing your issues or bugs, and we will try to help you get this going. Chad, you want to add anything? Alright. Y'all have a good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you, and make sure you join us for the live stream. We are going to be live streaming tomorrow, our day 77 on our vanilla server, and then after that, we're going to live stream for the mod pack, Undead Legacies.
That will
So make sure
probably be
you
on
follow us for that.
Thursday.
Yes. So if you're watching this on a rerun, Wednesday at our time will be 6 o'clock, and it will be day 77. Thursday It will be Undead Legacies day one. It will be a fresh server. We'll all be starting out from scratch, and you should be able to follow us and kind of see how to start.
One thing, Colin, does the mod allow the Twitch interaction?
Yes, it does. So anyone watching, you can still spawn zombies on us. You can still vote for care packages. You can donate to either wreck us with zombies or give us stuff. So I did make sure that this Twitch interaction is still enabled on the mod.
All right, good deal. All right, well, once again, thank y'all for joining, and we will see you tomorrow night for Vanilla, and then we will see you Thursday for the live. So thank you once again. Thank you, Colin, for going over this again, and
Yeah.
we'll see you next time.
Drowning in the lost emotion, crying like some kind of ocean from my eyes. But I got up out of the hopeless. Yeah, I got over you last night. Wasn't it easy to believe I would be broken forever? Thought I would never see the light. You didn't need me, so I went looking for somebody better. Thought I'd be sadder, but I'm fine. Washing my tears away, I watch my heartbreak go down the drain. My heartbreak go down